All right, guys, this is Jacob from Wage Me This. I got something a little different that I've just been thinking about. Okay, so I'm going to start with a $100 don't. And once I get it established, I'm going to play the 4 and the 10. If it ends up on one of those numbers, I'm going to play the 5 and the 9. All right? No special reason here. I just think this is kind of a high profit way that you could play, maybe. If you could happen to get some 4s and 10s rolling because of the 2 to 1 on it. And we got to come out 7 on a really weird bounce. Okay. Go to 125. So this is just kind of a variation of the 6, 7, 8. It's kind of more like the 4, 10 or 4, 7, 10, I guess you could call it. All right, so I'm going to put 50 on each one, and hopefully we hit some. So I'm going to go with the 2, 2. Like the hard way version though, not the V. And hopefully I land on some 4s and 10s. Oh, I thought I had it right away. I did not. So hopefully I can manufacture this. Oops, dropped the dice. Get on that 10. There's an 8. I mean, we could go the 5s too. The 5s would be the same thing. Here we go. Oh, come on. See, it only takes 1 to be really good because you're going to win $100. And that's what I like about it. So just 1 hit, and it's actually really, really good. There it is right there. All right, so we're going to drop 5 and get 3 back. And they're going to pay us $100. Rank it, and I'm going to bump up each one of them 1 spot. All right, hopefully we can keep this going. Again, this is just me tinkering with things, checking things out. And there's the 7. Okay, perfect. We got 1 hit, and we did have our loser on the come out, so we just basically got our money back there. We're going to 100 again. All right. Now we're shooting the 1, 2, 1, 3 on the come out because I would love to be able to double up my don't. And then I could get really big on the 4 and 10. And we got a 9. 6, 3, 9 on a very long rollout. Okay. By the 4 and the 10. Again, 2, 2, 5, 5, whichever. And this is just my opinion on this. We're on the 9. Hopefully we stay away from that 9. And there's the 4 right at the door. I love it. We dropped $2. We're going to win 100. We're going to bump them both up. One of the things that I really like about this too is that you're getting 12 ways to win if you count the 7. Oh, back-to-back 4s. Look at us go. Look at us go. You're getting, oh, that was not a 6, that was a 4. All right, so now that's going to win 150, but we're going to owe 3 in vig. We're going to get 2 back. This is going to pay 150. Bump it up again. Can we get another one? Another one. Here we go. Oh, nice shot. We got the 11. And again, this is a very simple way to play, and there's reasons why it's effective. Because essentially, you're only playing here. This is free when you play it. Right? You're only playing here. So you're playing basically a don't 9 in this case. So you're in the advantage the whole time. And you just have this 4 and 10 that can be really profitable for you. All right, there's a 5, 1, 6. So it's kind of almost like playing it I'm not going to call it for free because you got to get through the come out. But it's definitely playing it easily. All right, and you can just take your chance on it. And now you don't got to go even like I'm going. You could go under. Obviously, you could play 40 on each one. And then that way you're going to win a little on the 7. Oh, there's the 10 right there. We dropped 5 for 200. What an awesome deal. We're going to go to the 125 spot. And I'm just bumping it up a quarter each time because I want it to be super profitable. Oh, I thought we were going to get it again. 516. And I get here that this is a long roll and we could have been winning on every roll. But our exposure would have been spread out. It would have been smaller wins. And I think if you would calculate our wins versus an overall group of wins, we're pretty close. There's another 10. So it's going to be a $250 winner. And that's going to be a $6 VIG. All right, bump it up again. Collect 200. This is going pretty well. Better than expected. What's up, Mom?
Hey.
And there's back-to-back hard 10s. Look at us go, 300. All right, so that's going to be a $7 VIG. We go all the way to 200 with them. I know that's a bigger bump, but I mean, we're winning. You could collect that and leave now. Probably a good idea. 9. That got knocked off on that. I mean, I would say that's okay. We lost 100 after winning multiple hundreds of dollars. And again, that could be a little bit of shooting proficiency there. I doubt it. I don't think I'm a great shooter. All right, so now let's go to 200 on the dump. Go back to the 1, 2, 1, 3. Try it again. Here we go. There's the 5. Okay, we like the 5. Okay, so we're going to be shooting 5, 1. Either we're hardway 5s or hardway 2s. All right, so we got 200 this time. We're going to go 75 and 75. That'll leave us a little on the 7. Here we go. 10 right out the gate. That's what we're looking for. All right, so that's going to be $3 VIG. Get 2 back, and then we're going to win 150. Bump them up.
Can I throw?
Yeah, sure.
You don't mind?
So she's going to throw, so it's no longer controlled. Mom's going to throw. So let's just see what happens like this. 8, okay. Well, I'm not on the 8. And the 5, she got us knocked off. Fantastic. We really didn't lose that much because we did win the 150. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to 300. I'm just kind of curious here. This is more of an attack. We already seen it basically work. All right, so we're on the 6. Kind of see what happens if it goes bad. Wow, she back-to-backs the 6s. What a deal. All right. We're going to go to 400 on the dope. And a 7. Okay. We're running out of money.
Oh, that didn't help.
So 400. See if we can go 450. Okay. Again, we already saw it work and the correct way to do it. And she's random them in here. See, she rolled a 3, so we're going to get our 450 back. I'm going to leave 400. Again, guys, that right there, what we just saw, that's a frequency thing. You're not going to always have losers. Sometimes you're going to have winners. And the 10. Okay, so this wasn't working, so we're going to pull this off. So this is the first time we're moving into the 5 and the 9. Okay. And an 11. Okay. This is the first time we've seen this side of it. And there's the 6. Okay. and the 8. Okay. And the 5. All right, so she got a winner out of it. So it's going to be 140. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bump up a quarter a piece. See how far we can take this. 6-5, yo.
Is that like that in the casino?
Like what?
Like if they kill?
Yeah, it's called a natural fall. That was an 11, guys, not a 10. Whichever way it would fall naturally is what it is. And there's the 5 again. All right, so that's 140 plus 35 is 175. Bump them up a quarter. Here we go. 7, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to win 400 here on the way out. Again, I mean, I think this works pretty well based upon, it's a probability thing based upon you getting this don't established. You just have such a big advantage. It's like playing the 6, 7, 8 any other time, except for this time you're getting a better odds. So let's drop down to 300. Let's let her shoot some more. And she got the 4. Okay, so we're in the same spot. We got 300. We're going to go 100 on the 5 and the 9. That's going to leave us 100 in the 7. So 5, 9, and 7 all win. Okay. She rolled a 7. We're going to win $100. All right, next one. And there's a 7. We're going to lose $300. Let's go back to 400. Frequency should pay off here. We should get a point. And we got a 9 as the point. Perfect. So we're going to go, we got 400 sitting there. We're going to go 150 on the 4 and the 10. That should still leave us with a $100 winner on the 7. So our 4, 7, and 10 are winners again. And 7. Okay. That's good. I mean, it works. Drop back down to 300. And this works just based on probability on this one. You're getting a better odds. And there's a come out 3, so that's a winner for 300. We'll bump it up 1. And this is an example of how when you get ahead, you should play for it. You should play an attack. All right, there's a $400 loser. We're going to go right back with 400. Not really. You just did 300, so. And there's the hard 4. Okay. So we got $400 there. We can go 150, 150 on the 5 and the 9. And there's an 11. And there's an 8. But again, it's still the 6, 7, 8 basically. It's just we're using the higher probability payout as opposed to the 6 and 8 being the better probability of rolling.
I lost, didn't I?
Well, you won $100 on that roll. We'll go back down to 300. This will be our last roll, and then we'll count it up. Last set. And we got an 11, so that's a good old loser. $300. All right, we go to 400. We're kind of just bouncing back and forth here, which is a little bit of the frequency showing its ugly head, which is fine. It kind of sucks when it does that because it puts you in a lot more risky situations repeatedly. Oh, hard 4. It's a good one, Mom. Okay. That's going to win 300. We're going to owe 7 in VIG. And we're going to take both of these up to 200. And so if you got a little run of these right here, it'd be really profitable. And there's an 11. But even just one basically pays for this. And there's a 9. Okay. And a 12. We need 4, 7, or 10. There's a 9. 7. Okay, so that's just going to break even what's out there, which is fine. All right, let's count it up. So remember, we started with 600. Obviously, we're winning. So we got, so that's 1,000, 13, 14, 1455. Not bad. It's not going to go that way every time. We did have a lot of winners on the 4 and 10, and then multiple runs where we were able to press up. I don't think it's going to do that every time, but you have the probability advantage. You're having 12 ways to win as opposed to, you know, it's either going to be 4 or 5 ways to lose, depending on what your point is. And then when you're on the 5 and 9, you actually have 14 ways to win, with your don't point being 4 or 10 against 3 ways to lose. So it's still the 6, 7, 8 version, but you're just playing the bigger payout odds, which actually, kind of what I've been experimenting with a little bit lately, it seems to actually kind of turn out better in the end than using the 6 and 8. But again, if you're playing with guys that were setting dice and trying to hit the inside numbers, which is what most guys do, and you yourself doing that, you'd obviously want to stay on the inside. But I mean, I just kind of want to show this. In this instance here, it worked well. There was a couple bad runs, but most of it was pretty good. We didn't have an abnormal number of 4s and 10s, really. I do think we had less than normal 6s and 8s, maybe, but not huge number. But it did seem like we didn't hardly have any horn numbers. So, I mean, that's normal. Pretty normal. But anyways, guys, this is just kind of the 4, 7, 10, I'll call it, I guess. So anyways, I hope you like it. And this is Jacob from Wager Me This. And you guys have a great day.